Democracy go talk to the Director of Quality Assurance and Communications at the University of Salone, Dr. Tonya Musa, where go can talk about one report where the university been pulled but some yuki where they allege say happen by the university in couple business. For sake of that, I want to welcome Dr. Tonya Musa inside the program. Good morning, Doc, and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salone.
Good morning, Musa. Good morning, listeners. I bring on our greetings from the management and the family of the University of Sierra Leone.
How the university they go?
Well, the university they move quietly, and then we activities then we don't do like the orientation. We wait now for matriculation, and then we also wait for conduct the first semester examination. Okay. Before the weekend, College of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences don't do swearing of we medical lab scientists them, pharmacists them, and the nurses them will graduate last year.
Okay, they can look at more of activities of the University of Salone, but you therefore talk about one report where the university do for sake of allergic UK to the university couple and administrative business. Well, inside 2024, University of Salone be set up committee for look inside alleged administration, financial and procurement UK now the University of Salone, and this report then be done table them to the university courts January 30 this year. Waiting they inside this report and waiting next after this report make we get Dr. Tonya Musa inside the program. Doc, we therefore look at the reports. Before we come look at this report, we don't start for highlight some of the activities them at the University of Salone, and you see when they prepare for the next semester exam and other things then. Take me through the rest of the activities before we can look at this report particular.
Well, like I say, they wait now for commence with first semester exam, that one day now for this academic year, and then after that we will also continue with the activities them for prepare and continue with second semester. But as we talk now, we already be done do orientation for the one that we na freshmen then, now the 3 campuses then, and then we also done just 10 days here than Thursday and Friday. We be done get what we call swearing in ceremony, then an oath taking for the one that we go to College of Medicine. We don't graduate as medical doctors them, and then the one that we also graduate as nurses. The one that we also graduate as lab scientists then. That one then they don't take the oath, and that one they make now then go into the practice and carry the titles then, or the names that they don't get from the training. We also don't complete that one day. So as I don't say earlier on, we prepare now for the first semester examination, and then for let the examination also take place, we need for do matriculation. Matriculation are we students and they sign the register of the university, where they make them become members of the university. So as such, the students then they become bona fide students them, where they sign that book day. And normally we can ensure say students then sign that book day, especially the one that where they do degree before ever then they take first semester exam. If by any chance somebody miss at one level, we encourage them for let them go able for do them for meet up the next level, so that they will get for do that one day. After that, the next stage now will be preparation again for let we can second semester. We want for actually maintain, the academic calendar. We don't able this year forget graduation at December, so we want also forget the next graduation inside December where they can this year. So for let we do that now, all the activities then the university need for put together.
All right. Now, you mentioned about matriculation and graduation from College of Medicine and other side. For matriculation for this year, how much students them?
Well, matriculation not take place yet. I hope say by the time the matriculation they start, we go don't able forget any statistics then day. So at any point in time when I call or ask, we go don't able for provide a number of students that they matriculate across the university.
All right. What about the graduation from the College of Medicine?
When a swearing in ceremony we been get,
how much students them?
I not get that statistics off head now where they are this morning, because like we Musa earlier on say I can't talk about the investigation reports.
Okay, now look at the investigation report. Inside 2024 winner last year, University of Salone been set up a committee for look inside alleged administration, financial and procurement irregularities. First of all, now we look at what's been prompt the university for set up this investigation. who signal then get say yes we need for set up an investigation?
Well, Fambu go like for members say last year inside than a year before last, in fact 2023 December, as we move from 2023 December to 2024 January, the university been get leadership crisis, and that leadership crisis they been get for lead to the point that at some point then go parliament advice for the problem not be see solved, they come back, then later on the regulatory institution when at the TEC been get for advice the ministry when at the supervisory ministry for do 4 things. 1 na been for dissolve the court wey been there. 2 na been for put an oversight committee for the manage the university. 3 na been for nullify all the decisions then whether court they been take from December 2023 to the date in January wey then dissolve them. 4 na been for set an investigation committee wey go look into the conduct of the administration of the university. So then 4 measures then the last one na been the investigation. That one day inside 2024 May, the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education been write to the Chancellor of the University of Sierra Leone, wey na the chairman of the university courts, for let he go put a committee together for do investigation on 3 areas then. 1 na been irregularities then wey dey in the administrative side. Another area na irregularities about the finance. Another area na irregularities about procurement. So now then 3 key things then they been get for set committee for investigate. And when that committee be done investigate them, they be done present their report or their findings them to the university courts. And at that presentation they been do on the 30th January 2025.
Before we can look at the findings then, let we look at the process where the university used for set up this committee, and would that be the part of this committee? Wouldn't that be the broad mandate of the committee?
Well, the chancellor we been received the letter and when are the chairperson of the university courts, they been therefore put this committee together. 1 for make sure say then look into then 3 key areas then as the broad mandates spanning from 2021 to 2023, because 2021 now the dates where would they use now the new Universities Act, what would they call Universities Act 2021. So then look at the period 2021 to 2023. Now the members then of the committee then purely get them outside the university for avoid any form of conflict of interest, given that then they deal with administration, finance, and also procurement activities then within the university. Then deem necessary for get people then outside the university system. That means they're not to staff them at the university for let them able to serve in that committee. Then the committee they begin for give them a mandate for look within that period the business books them of the university and able for look at the problems then and then also profile recommendations then moving forward.
Alright, now let's look at for get things clear. You mentioned say when I get leadership crisis and everybody may know waiting may happen at the University of Salone. Is it not because of the issues the way they happen make them set up this committee for investigate, or na regular investigation on can do?
No, I get you back to the point say where they dissolve the courts than at the old courts. Now 4 things then they be mentioned. 1 na before dissolve the courts. 2 na been for set oversight committee for the manage university until they get courts. 3 na been for nullify all the decisions then whether old courts be made from December to the dates where they dissolve them inside January. 4 na been for set an investigation committee. So when you look at the 4 elements that were called, the last one na been investigation committee. So you can understand say later they be set up a new court. Then later that new court they begin do the work again as the courts. That means they dissolve the oversight committee. And then the last part now na been for let them able for do an investigation. So now that take we to this process of investigation.
Alright, now let's look at the methodology we wanna use for look into this investigation. Which one I use so far?
Well, the committee from the terms of reference they come out with a methodology we go able make them complete their work and also see wetin they been tax them for look for. One part that methodology they na be interview. They're able for interview people they can call people of interest by virtue of the activities the way they be they probe in. So they're able to call senior members then of the administration for interview them. The other method where they be used, we call them site assessments. They're able for visit the university, it cites them in terms of, for example, the business center for see what they happen there. Some of we partners then, for example, they visit NPPA, they also visit audit service, then a site, assessments that they do. The other one way they do, we call a comparative analysis. For example, the instruments and documents the way they look at, they try for see, for example, Universities Act, waiting it say. Then the university business report, waiting it provide. And then human resource policy, waiting it say. Then the recruitment process there, waiting they see. So for let them able arrive at that, they do what we call comparative analysis. They also been there for review documents then. That are the decisions then, the minutes then, the meetings then, the letters then, where the administration be done they do in relation to the three key areas.
Now we look at the University of Salona, three constituent colleges. We get for do it IPAM, Foray Bay College, and Commerce. And the investigation look at the University of Salone. Is it that is span to individual activities of the university, or is it single activities where the university can come together and perform?
The
like
university,
different universities then get different activities then.
Yes, the university na campuses they get. We na then three campuses that we call. But the administration of the university na one. So when we talk about any policy within a University of Sierra Leone for finance, it cut across the three. University policy about procurement, it cut across the three. University policy about administration, it cut across the three. So then three are campuses, they want one document that they use.
Ali, I make mention of people of interest. In this investigation, what are some of the names them are as people of interest?
Well, basically, since when they don't present the report as of now, courts not be don't resolve it for specific names. So it's too early for let we names now. You
but
understand?
The report is out.
So that's what I'm saying. The report not provided at this level for let we call Musa na irresponsible for this. No. Waiting be happen like how be they go. We then table the reports na courts, then discuss the reports, and court adopt the reports. Then court also decide for form committees where go get for look into the implementation. So now that make at this stage it too early for let we name anybody. But the cadre, will be involved, like how you talk or you read from the press statements or even the executive summary, they talk to top members of administration and able for get the facts of waiting they get. So moving forward now, the implementation now will get names them we connected with the issue.
Alright, now them three sides are we the university they investigate, the finance, the procurement and administration. Now people if we the investigate and people we forget speciality on their side there. So the people within this committee now people we then get this sabi on them particular three sides they want to investigate.
In fact, now one area that we also happy say we still get Sierra Leoneans there, even at that difficult moment where they can able for provide services we trustworthy. The people that will be in that committee now people them we some experts in some of the area that way you call first of all where you can to general administration of the academic ecosystem or book learning system. The chairperson of that committee now a professor. We don't hold similar position for lead, university administration. You also get other academics then. You get people then who get expertise in management, financial management, quality management. Now they all be there for come together, form a committee for let them able look at their issues here. So in terms of competence, the competence day. In terms of credibility, as we go to discuss later, waiting the report say. You go agree with me that even without where you not go through the report itself, that the activity or report will suggest credibility in the process.
Alright, for example, waiting at the names of the experts here, we add some of them investigation here we get for do with finance, procurement and administration.
Basically, I tell you, say, okay, the chairman of the committee, I go easily remember that one day, now Professor Malam O. Professor Malam O, you know, his background as public service somebody. If he don't work in statistics alone, generally you know that. Apart from that, he don't also serve as acting vice chancellor and principal at Jala University before now. We clearly make it understand within an administrative setup na a university system, and especially public university. And then also the issues then where they inside the report where they talk about research, grants and the like. Professor Malam O don't get any kind of experience the day before. So he's just one among the lots where you still try for look at credential competence of waiting the
if my memory can take me back, Malam O now one of the committee members them where they been set up when this issue been in a University of Salone about transition or dissolving university courts. It been a part of their committee then one of them committee then.
Which one you mean exactly?
The committee where they be set up when as interim committee when they be dissolved the university courts.
Okay,
Malam O be part of that.
Management oversight committee. Management committee
so
oversight.
what are the try for drive at if Malam O be part of the management committee by then and they part of the investigation committee, will they talk about how detached it go dey from the issue or the investigation and do and genuinely?
Well, first of all, you therefore look at the name of an individual before also you dey come for connector with certain interests. Malam O as an individual, I also tell you about a track record generally. When it is statistics onto the time you don't commodate, when you don't go Jala and onto the time you don't commodate, I think say before even this issue, it don't demonstrate some form of credibility or integrity. And coming now to this process, he was member of oversight committee, and the oversight committee not even last too long. I think now 1 or 2 meetings no more than they get. Then after that, the committee dissolved, then get cuts. So he not being there for attach himself in a way that attachment will influence the credibility.
But that they go change public perception about him being part of the interim committee and also being part of investigation committee for investigate the body where they be replaced as interim body.
No, not to the body where they replace as interim body. No, you still
when they dissolve the university courts, they set up an interim committee. Malam O na them be part of this interim committee.
Exactly.
And this body where they dissolve, where Malam O then come in as an interim committee. Now in they don't investigate. And Malam O na part of that committee again for investigate that committee.
No, Malam O be part of the oversight management committee where they set. The oversight management committee where they set, it not get any connection with the investigation process. Not to the oversight committee can investigate. No, Malam O as an individual is just one person out of the rest. The other members are all not to be member of oversight committee. And then I single-handedly take Malam O. I tell you say as even you journalists, we business now for monitor trends. You before don't know who is Malam O, like I just talk, and then you before don't see which interest he go get, for let it even influence your own judgment. Or else somebody you call it be the ask for a competence. I tell you say now a vice chancellor before with no university ecosystem. Secondly, he also don't serve na the public service sector. Third, he don't handle research and grant management way in there as somebody in the public service. So with all them background and he give some reliability or competence for carry out wetin he do. Then I also tell you say you are yet for even come to the findings then. Perhaps now when you look at the findings then, not to Malam O alone sit down and conclude. He come up with other members then wey not been there inside anything. And then people then they not go come for compromise and credibility. Musa, we then a state divide this na the essence of even we as university, sometimes somebody else go surprise. For let we actually come out with a problem of this nature to the public. If they try still for tell you say there is room to change, and then you have change drivers in the country. Not to everything don't go and look. Or else somebody go say, if you dey talk about yuki, somebody go say no, that yuki they will not even talk again ado. Let people hear it. No, we dey talk and ado for let people hear it. One, let the institutions the way they supposed to provide service for their kind nature, they provide them service. If they not provide the service, the public hold them accountable tomorrow. Because wetin we dey talk about na taxpayers' money, and e no end there again. Na money wey students dem dey pay under very difficult circumstance. When they not pay their fees, would they dread them do? Would they even say that they not graduate? So in a situation of that nature, for manage the kind money they day and provide reports panel, I don't think say if anybody they can with your own, personal interest.
Alright, Doc, you're a senior person at the university. You're not satisfied with the way how the investigation go?
Of course, yes. In terms of satisfaction, yes, because they take the timeline, then they come. They not just can lay reports on the table. They actually do like what we can call it academic process, like defend. If you don't write book, now the most difficult side that one day you dey team up. That gentleman come with that he reports the or then reports, he presents her. Then when he presents her, he team up for more than 1 hour. Where people they throw questions at her. For let he actually defend, waiting and put together. So with that, we actually see say, I mean, he not be only thorough, but he actually get the capacity for carrying out the assignment we they give them.
Alright, continue for the with me inside the program. In name na Dr. Tonya Musa, the Director of Quality Assurance and Communications at the University of Salona. So they are for talk about one report with the university pool concerning Yuki where they alleged say they happen at the university. We'll go for a break. When we come, we go look at more issues.
Say what I don't come for you. It's not what I wake up for you.
You don't hear waiting Sierra water don't come with?
Sierra water? What's in ba?
Now they don't get the most advanced and